back on that play. Everybody knew their assignment, and it all came together for a nice run.
He's taken down at the 48. Nice job by the running back, and that'll get him 7, maybe 8 yards. So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. And he's tackled at about the 39-yard line.
When you're running the ball for big chunks of yards like that, you've got something working.
And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
From the 36-yard line, it's second down. Just throws this one away. Sends it sailing downfield. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
Florida State's got a guy that statistically is leading the conference right now, and he has got the attention of everybody in the country, including the coordinator.
The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first drive. It's it out to his receiver.
Predicated on being able to move efficiently like this.
It's second down, 5 to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. He gets to about the 41-yard line.
If you can consistently run effectively like this, it'll force the defense to pay more attention to the run, and that creates chances in the play-action passing game.
It's to him again, complete. He's in the 40-yard line. Second down.
play here by the linebacker, sitting back in zone defense. Puts the linebacker in position to be able to read the quarterback's eyes. I thought that time he got a pretty good jump on the football to be able to knock it away.
Still 3-0 Auburn. We're set to get restarted as the offense looks to build on the success of their field goal on the last drive. Auburn has a 3-point lead. They try to run up the middle, but met the backfield.
You know, these backwards plays can have a psychological impact. It can damage a team's confidence if it keeps happening.
From their own 34-yard line. Second down. Complete. Brought down. Complete. He's got room to work. And they make the stop around the 44-yard line.
I really like going to the tight end here on third down. It's not even about the defense not expecting it, because I think they did. It's about mismatches. He's probably bigger and stronger than the guy who's trying to cover it.
It's 1st and 10. Ball in the 44.
Nice throw to hit the out route against man coverage for a first down.
Makes it out to about the 20.
What is going on with this defense? I mean, don't get me wrong. The offense is doing a nice job with first downs and they're executing well, but the defense is just letting them maintain possession and move the ball right down the field. They've got to try to change things up with their scheme. Be more aggressive, attack, do some things to change it up, take some risks.
Good tackle there in space. Arnold picks up about 7 yards there, scrambling away from the pressure. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on second down. Auburn holds a field goal lead. He flies forwards about the 13. Picked up a yard of anything on that run. And this play is number 8 on the drive. Throws it in a hurry. He's tackled around the 10-yard line. So they're going to go for it here. Tosses it out. Broke away from one. And they push him out around the 11-yard line. You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. He's got it on the quick throw.
Tackle around the 19-yard line. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks.
And he's hit immediately. Pittman picks up 6 yards with that grab.
Heads-up play by the quarterback to find his receiver in traffic and get the ball into his hands.
It's second and 10. Ball on their own 25.
There's a strike complete. He's down.
Not a lot of offense in quarter number 1, but nonetheless, we've got a close game. Auburn's got a 3-point lead. Back to the action here in the second quarter. It's been a good one and a tight one at this point. Throws it. And a nice catch there before he stepped out of bounds.
I like this wide receiver. He knows where he needs to be on the field so the quarterback can get him the ball. He made a terrific play to keep this drive alive.
First and 10. Ball on their own 47.
Second and goal. 3 yards for the touchdown. He's taken down at about the 3-yard line. And the halfback's got nowhere to go. And this is the 10th play of the drive. Lucas takes the handoff. That'll bring him down for a loss on the play.
That play was over before it got started. It was just a case of the offensive line getting beat at the snap of the ball.
This should be an easy field goal. Florida State can tie it up here with this kick. Kicks up, and it splits the uprights. Fitzgerald, ready to kick. He just drilled teams feeling each other out so far. Let's see if they start to open it up a little bit more. Takes it up the middle for a nice run. They're about 4 yards away here on second down. Tackle after a decent pickup. Scrambling around. He's tackled in the open field. From their own 41-yard line, it's second down. The Seminoles defensive back left the game earlier with an injury. Good news, however, it looks like he's ready to return to action. Completes it, but he can't shake the defense. Takes the give. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
That was just smash mouth, helmet-to-chin football by the defensive line there. They dominated the point of attack.
Hill is back deep to return the punt. He's to the 40. Across midfield. Inside the 30. And they're going to bring this one all the way back. Touchdown. Boy, that was something.
Credit to blocking here. They created a big enough lane for him to run through, and as they say, the rest is history.
And he hits the PAT. They line up to kick this one away. Nice kick, plenty of distance. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. Nice run there. Picks up about 7 yards on the run. Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. He fights forward to about the 33. Robinson gains about a yard on the play. Gives it to the back. He's at midfield. He's pushed out of bounds around the 45-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 45. They'll work the left side. And he's tackled at the 46-yard line.
Those linebackers do a great job of stopping the run. But They need to be careful to play action pass. You can easily get fooled and give up some big yards through the air.
The Tigers saw one of their key guys go down earlier. Looks like he might be able to get back in the action. And he's hit immediately. And they'll look to convert here on another third down. Makes the grab and steps out right away.
That was a really nice play on the ball by the receiver for a substantial gain and a first down.
They'll give it off here. And he's taken down right around the 34. Pick up of a yard for the tailback. Here's the 8th play of the series. So far this drive, the defense has been unable to stop them on third down. Setting up the play action. Goes quickly. It's almost intercepted.
Smart, heady play by that defender. That was solid, fundamental pass defense.
The kick is up, and it's good.
You know, I was wondering if he's going to get a chance to kick one of those. We saw him warming up from 60 yards before the game.
10-6, FSU. Ready to kick this one off. Excellent kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just one or two plays. Florida State is up 4. On the ground, left side. He lost the ball. And the defense hit the safety. So after the review, they reverse the call on the field. Find his receiver, and that's a first down.
A pass like that is so hard to defend because the defender doesn't have a great play on the ball unless it's underthrown. It's all based on connection between the quarterback and his receiver.
Quick release. Oh, had it knocked down.
Great reaction to get his hands in the way of that pass. That's not an easy play to make.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 43. Throw. 39-yard line. It's first down. Florida State holds a 4-point lead. He goes out of bounds. The 33-yard line. Space, and he tackles him hard at the 2-yard line. Florida State's going to use their first time out of the half here. And this is the 8th play of the drive. He makes the PAT. It was an 8-play, 66-yard drive, and they add 7 points to the scoreboard.
Brad, I love these kind of drives. Old school, lined it out, on the yard, ripped the heart right out of that defense.
So our score, 17-6. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
This offense is just going to be kicking themselves. They're moving the ball very well. In fact, they're getting into their opponent's territory. The only problem is they're not finishing off the drives with touchdowns. They're having to settle for field goals. That could eventually catch up to them.
We're about set to start things up again. Pitch out, and he has another corner. He's to the 40. At the 43.
Did you see how much space there was for that tailback up front? He better be thanking his offensive lineman for that.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. And they make the stop, the 42-yard line. Pretty good defense there on the option. They'll stop them for a loss of 1. The Tigers will use their first time out of the half.
Yep, it was good enough to get him a first down. That's just a nice play.
First and 10. Ball on the 43. Makes the catch and look out. Auburn's called their final timeout. Kick is up. It's got the distance. And he got it. Well, we played a half of football. Florida State's up by 8.
Glad to have you with us in the studio for the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Reese Davis and David Pollack here, completely locked in on that first half. This game's been everything we anticipated it being. Each team matching each other blow for blow. Just a one-possession game at this point. What do you expect to change things in the second half?
Well, it's always fun to watch two teams in two games match up the hype. And we talk about it all week and how big this game is, and it's going to come down to players making plays. And you know, the big play is something that we continue to beat into the ground, and which one doesn't give that up? A lot of times, you know, games are lost and won by turnover and giving it away and making that crucial mistake. You can do everything right, you can execute right, but it just takes that one misstep, that one turnover to really put you in a bad position or a bad situation that can determine this game. That's what it looks like it's going through. Both teams executing well. Who's going to make a big mistake?
I can only hope that Nessler and Herbstreit will bring the same type of intensity to their call of the second half that David and I have brought to the halftime show. Of course, they always do. That's it for us here in the studio. Time to get you back out to the guys for the second half.
Welcome back, everybody. Second half action about to begin.
Sends it sailing downfield. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
They're set to go for another round.
Florida State holds an 8-point advantage. To return. Signals for a fair catch.
There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing.
Arnold sets up the play action. He darts it over the middle.
Here's a great example of what this man is capable of. As receivers go, he's as electric as they come.
From the 45-yard line. First down.
Little handoff.
Tackle made at the 49.
Once he saw it was a run, he made a great break on the ball and used his speed to make the big tackle.
Here's the give.
He sheds it. He's tackled around the 40-yard line.
It's third down and 5 to go.
Ball on the 40-yard line. Throws it in a hurdle. He's taken down at the 30.
think play action is a big part of this offense and what they're trying to do today. They're running the football and they're mixing in some play action. And what that does is it freezes the linebackers and the safeties. It puts a lot of pressure on them to have to be able to defend both the run and the play action. And as a play caller, when I know I can go to play action pass, I feel really good about it getting my quarterback in rhythm, slowing down the defense, and giving us a chance to make big plays.
From the 12-yard line, it's first down. They've been stopped short down here the last two trips. Quick strike, and it's caught for the touchdown. And a nice catch by the receiver for the touchdown.
Anytime you're near the red zone, you got to keep an eye for this guy. They love going to him down here.
And it takes some real accuracy on those deep corner routes, so kudos to the quarterback. He splits the uprights with the extra point. So a 6-play, 71-yard drive, and they come away with a touchdown.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really nice job of mixing up the play call on that drive. I thought the defense was on its heels most of the drive because of the versatility of the offense.
The score now, 17-16. Oh, man, he took him down hard. It was a quick 3-and-out on their last possession. Florida State up a point. He rifles it to the left. So a nice little pitch and catch there. That'll get the offense a first down.
That was a very good-looking pass play to get more than enough yards to move the chains.
From their own 46-yard line. First down. Anyone in the vicinity.
I think the ball just slipped down on him.
They hand it off. Lucas gains about 2 yards on the run. Down, and they need to get it inside the 44. From their own 30-yard line. First down. And he's tackled at about the 31. Robinson picks up a yard on the play. to his tight end. And he's taken down at the 32-yard line. From their own 32-yard line. Third down. Takes it up the middle for a nice run. They're about 4 yards away here on second down. On the throw, incomplete pass. And this play is number 8 on the drive. He heaves it to the end zone. The defender had it and then dropped it. They'll line it up for the field goal. Auburn can take the lead here with this field goal. The kick is up, and he got it. Pearson has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
I love the competitive spirit that we're seeing out on this field today. It looks like one team has the upper hand, and then the other comes right back in to be able to regain the lead. It's going to be an exciting finish.
This deficit can be easily overcome, sure. But they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense. First and 10, ball on the 44. Slings it out and it gets tipped.
Excellent pass defense. You've got to be able to make a lightning quick reaction to bat the ball away like he did right there.
Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 46.
The defender did everything that he needs to do. He read the play perfectly. He stepped up, and what does he do? He drops the interception. Boy, the offense caught a break there.
Crawford waiting the return. Signals for a fair catch. Last drive resulted in a field goal, and the offense will come back out looking to do one better. Auburn with a 2-point advantage. Decent pickup. Robinson picks up about 4 yards on the quarter. It's second down, 6 to go. Ball on their own 25. The ball for a nice gain. Robinson picks up 5 with the carry. He flies forward to about the 33. And the tailback picks up the first down.
You like how the offense is playing intelligent, controlled football. They're using the safe run to get the first.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 33.
You see how the defense just swarms with the ball carrier? That was fantastic pursuit.
We head to the final quarter, and we've got a great game in our hands. Auburn leading by 2. Welcome back to the action. Fourth quarter. This one will decide it. Tight ball game through 3. Here's the halfback. Gets out to around the 48. And they'll look to convert here on another third down. Auburn holds just a 2-point lead. Fires quick after the receiver, and he can't make the grab. Hill is back deep to return, and he's taken one to the house already today. They'll bring him down at the 36. The Seminoles have just not been able to get that offense rolling at all today.
I think they're confused. I think it starts up front with the offensive line. They're not having the typical game you'd expect to see from them as far as communication. I think it's affected the rest of the offense.
Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game. Quick throw, incomplete, wanted his receiver. So it's second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Quick throw out to the receiver, incomplete. Crawford back to return it. Calls for the fair catch. You know this is a real crucial time in the game. It could still go either way. Auburn is up 2. going to try and scramble. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Decides to slide. The quarterback picks up around 6 yards on the scramble. Pitch play here. They'll bring him down at the 42.
That was just smash mouth, helmet-to-chin football by the defensive line there. They dominated the point of attack.
It's 3rd and 7. Ball on the 42-yard line. Hill is back deep to return the punt. Hill takes it to 12, and he's hammered down.
Decent effort. He's not the type of guy to call a fair catch very often. He does have the ability to make guys miss.
Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game.
He's going left. From their own 30-yard line. It's 2nd down.
The defense this time came with the blitz, and I really believe the quarterback and the offensive line have got to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out with pass protection. Otherwise, this quarterback's going to be running for his life.
He's got to throw it in a hurry. Caught out of the open. He steps up around the 31-yard line.
Nothing doing for the offense, and it's 4th down.
Crawford back deep to return. Signals for a fair catch.
You know this is a real crucial time in the game. It could still go either way.
Auburn with a 2-point advantage. He's in trouble. He tackles him hard at the 24. For McCray, that sack was his 5th of the year.
He really fought to get to the quarterback that time. He's certainly shown that he can get it done on a week-to-week basis.
So the sack makes this a 2nd and 1. It's the tailback. He's taken down right around the 32-yard line. Nice job by the running back, and that'll get him 7, maybe 8 yards.
Strong showing by the defense. You always like to get the other team's offense off the field as fast as you can.
Hill will be the return man. Hill deals it at the 35. He's tackled at the 41.
Both
Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game. Fires that quickly to the tailback. He's knocked out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. So it's second down now. They need about 4 yards to pick up the first. For the fair catch. You know this is a real crucial time in the game. It could still go either way. Less than 3 minutes in the game. They try running left. He's out to the 30. He's tackled around the 32-yard line.
He gets another set of downs, and more importantly, opens up a whole host of play calling possibilities for the coaching staff.
1st and 10. All on their own 32. That's a great tackle at the 33. The Seminoles use their second timeout. State will take their final timeout. They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on 3rd down. Around the 41-yard line. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
We have just over 2 minutes to go, and now in a point situation, a decent amount of time to move the ball down the field and get some points.
Is back to receive. He makes it out to maybe the 39-yard line.
Now, who's in charge of this offense? These guys can't get a first down. They can't move the ball down the field. How do you expect to win the game?
Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game. Just under 2 to go in the game. Here's the throw. I don't think he got anything. Second and 8. Ball on the 41-yard line. this close in this ball game, and now the offense has got a chance to win it. Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Well, that one should do it. A 4th down stop here late in the 4th quarter, and that should be the nail in the coffin in this game.
And they'll take over on downs.
Well, the defense was waiting on that one. They've seen plays like that all season long. They came up with a great stop.
Late in the 4th quarter in a one-possession game, and poise is what it's all about here. Who's going to have it and who won't? We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. Second down, about 12 yards to go. Ball on the 35. He'll go down to one knee. It's final. A close one to the very end. 19-17, Tiger. Let's get Kirk Herbstreit's final thoughts on this one. Herbie, what do you got for us?
Well, this one really could have gone either way. Florida State had plenty of chances to win this football game, but it wasn't meant to be today. All you can do now is try to bounce back after a close loss like this.
And for McPherson, he wins Player of the Game honors. For Auburn, they tack on another win to improve to 11-3.
Glad to have you with us in the studio. I'm Reese Davis, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites.
Bowling Green ready to kick this one off. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Florida State's coaching staff and fans, I think everybody's been waiting to see this kid play, and here he is.
He's a star quarterback. He seems to bring everything to the table. The crowd, I think, senses he's ready to have a big day. And when your star quarterback feels good at playing at home and he gets off to a good start, some big things can happen for this offense.
He's to the 40. He's at midfield. Inside the 30. To the 10. And he scores. Touchdown. They'll line up for the extra point in an attempt to tie the game. And he adds the extra point. Reese Davis is standing by for this update. Reese?
Let's take a look at scores around the country. And for New Mexico,
I don't think either team has a clear advantage so far. Let's see if they can make some plays and get a little separation. He's tackled at the 34. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
I'm telling you, every yard you gain is earned, and those were about as tough as they come.
It's 2nd and 9. Ball on the 34. To see this kid a year ago, and he was sensational. If he's anything like he was last year, look out this season. From the 37-yard line, 2nd down. They'll bring him down to the 23-yard line.
Tight ends can really be a wild card in any offense. Sometimes the defense are a little bit confused on how to handle it.
Forward to about the 23.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
From the 23-yard line. 2nd down. Fires out quickly, incomplete. To the wideout, 1st down, and they make the stop about the 5-yard line.
Nice throw to hit the out route against man coverage for a 1st down.
It's 1st down. Well, they're looking for 6 points here. Gives him another touchdown to go along with the one he scored earlier.
He's run the ball very well, and
We've got a 2nd and 5. Ball on the 26. Nice run up the middle. So the halfback gets some decent yards and a first down.
He got 7, but it looked like for a second he could have broken it for even more. Good call.
Halfback's got him in the quick throw. And he's tackled at the 43. From their own 43-yard line, it's first down. Now he's scrambling. He airs it out. And down he goes at the 12. The receiver did a nice job to separate himself from the defense on that one.
The defense is going to play man coverage out there. All the receiver has to do is get a step, and the quarterback's going to find it.
It's first down and 10 now after picking up some great yardage through the air. Intro on the right side. He's taken down around the 9-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
Finds his man and they take him down immediately. So at the end of 1, we're deadlocked right now at 14. Back to the action now here in the 2nd quarter. Touchdown, Seminole.
Things can get pretty fierce in this territory, but they look totally in control there.
There hasn't been too much daylight between these two teams. In games like this, some players try to press too much, and that can cause mistakes. Florida State up 7 points. Quick throw out to the receiver. And he's taken down at the 46.
That's the kind of play calling and execution I like to see. Being one-dimensional on first down can really stack the odds against you. It's better to mix it up.
From the 46-yard line, first down. Quick strike, and he drops it.
I like the scheme the defensive coordinator came up with here. They were all over the place on that play and left the quarterback nowhere to throw it.
Fires out to his wide. That will be about the 25-yard line. From the 29-yard line, first down. Completes it, but he can't shake the defense. 5, maybe 6 on that screen pass.
I like the play call here. Getting to the receiver on the screen, he had blockers in front, and he turned the play into a nice little game.
Up the middle for a nice game. 17. Florida State is up a score. He scrambled. Tries to get around the corner. The 5. Around the 2-yard line.
I'm telling you, quarterbacks who can run the ball are so hard to stop. You have to scheme around them, which takes the best coverages out of your defensive playbook.
Gutierrez, that touchdown toss gives him the team's career record in that department.
Here's just another notch in what's been an outstanding career. It's sort of hard to comprehend how good he's been for so long.
And he converts the extra point. Let's throw it out to Reese now for a studio update.
Let's have a look at what's going on in Oxford. Let's take a look at this one again. And for Ole Miss, they're sleepwalking through this thing. They don't turn it around. They're going to get into a world of trouble. Heat's game is solid. He has a touchdown catch. New Mexico leads it 10-7 early in the second quarter.
And for Florida State, well, if that score holds up, they're going to have a golden opportunity here with a win to move up in the polls. The quarterback is on his way back onto the field, and he led a great drive last time out. Makes it to the 37. First and 10. Ball on their own 37. Florida State is up by a touchdown. The grab past the marker. He's tackled around the 47-yard line. And he's tackled right away. So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. Slings it. He's pushed out of bounds. The 26-yard line.
It's a nice job here by the wide receiver of looking the ball in and keeping the chains moving. He was on the same page as his quarterback as they both saw the double outside linebacker blitz coming.
He's got space to work. At the 16. It's second down, and they're about the length of the football for the first down marker. The 5. Touchdown, FSU. Triple dip, folks.
You've heard the saying, a guy's in the zone. Right now, this guy's not stopping for anybody.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on second down. And he is drilled at midfield. Use their second timeout.
Very solid gain through the air. I'm impressed with the poise of this quarterback and the ability of the receiver to keep his concentration and get his hands on the football.
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. the stop at the 30. Tackle after a decent run up the count. For his time out of the ball, and he's tackled around the 16-yard line. Scrambling around. Got the corner. The 10. The 5. He leaps and he's in. Touchdown. Seminoles using their third and final timeout. First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 44.
Hey, kill! Black five!
Now he tries to buy some time. Goes quickly. It's almost intercepted.
Hey, that's a heads-up play there by the defender. Get those hands up and something good may just happen.
Strike to his receiver, no good. Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 46. Throws it deep. Incomplete.
It was a smart play sending the tight end deep, and they might have had something if the pass had been on target.
From the 42-yard line, it's second down.
Here we go.
He's on the run. On the move, he throws complete. He goes out of bounds. The 28-yard line.
The quarterback did an excellent job of recognizing the Mike linebacker on the blitz. He hung in there, delivered the pass, and his receiver made a good catch to move the sticks.
Still perfect. He brought down in the open field. He's up to 300 yards passing.
This young man really works at it, and it's always a boost to see that hard work reflected in the box score. He should be very pleased.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 10. He fights forward. We're to about the 7.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
From the 7-yard line. Second down. Got hit and still completed. And down he goes, just outside the goal line. So it's third down, and they're just inches away from picking up the first down. And they'll bring in the goal line set for this one. There's another. 3 rushing touchdowns on the ground today for this young man.
And the defense has to be steep.
Florida State is winning big. Gains his way at the 20-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 20. To the 11. Great job by the running back, and that's a gain of 9.
That brings us 2nd and 1.
What a play to set him up with a 1st and goal. Down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. All the big boys are on the field now. They get on the board again. Touchdown. Florida State with a big advantage. Room around the corner. Inside the 10. Touchdown! Gutierrez's performance, one for the books. We expected it to be great, and it was.
Isn't it fun when you know coming into a game that you think a player might be able to kind of step up and separate himself from the rest of the pack, and then he delivers? Well, it's been a real pleasure just sitting back and watching him perform today.
That does it for this edition of NCAA Football 14. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler saying so long.
Glad to have you with us in the studio. I'm Reese Davis, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites.
Pittsburgh has lined up for the kickoff, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he got all of this one. Great kick. And he has it on the corner. And down he goes to the 39-yard line.
Florida State's offense really centered around this quarterback, and as he goes, the team seems to go.
Right, over the weeks I've been watching him on film, and one thing I've seen is his ability to make good decisions. I mean, time after time, he just avoids the mistakes. And when you can do that as a quarterback and as a leader of an offense, you're going to move the football down the field.
He's scrambling. He's going to go for the home run. Tipped away.
Well, this guy had a huge year last year, but look at him now. I think he even looks bigger than he did a year ago. Look for him to have a huge year.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 39. And he hits him hard at the 38-yard line.
But you can really mess with an offense's game plan if you can take away their ability to run.
Seminoles are feeling pretty good about themselves, especially after a record-setting performance last week. But the best thing they can do...
The defense forced a turnover on downs on the last drive.
Well, this offense is going to have to do a better job in this drive. Remember the last time, they went for it on fourth down and came up short. Now they get the football back. Let's see how they can do it.
Zipped it out. That was almost picked off.
Well, the offense catches a break here. That ball should have been intercepted there by the safety, so the quarterback gets the ball back here for this next down.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 23. He scrambled.
It's a bad play overall by the offense. The quarterback's doing everything he can to be able to make the play work and try to execute. The problem is the offensive line did not do a good job protecting him. They're very fortunate that ball wasn't intercepted.
Now he's scrambling. Here they come. Slides down to the ground.
This is a nice run for the first down by this quarterback.
From their own 33-yard line. First down. Brought down after a nice run up the middle. Davis gets 6 yards on the carry.
That brings up second and 5.
He throws it.
That's how you run a quarterback. He exploded out of his cut and beat the man coverage for a new set of downs.
It's first and 10. All on the 40-yard line. He's going to try and scramble. The cavalry's coming. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Wideout makes the first down catch. Still on his feet. At about the 15-yard line.
There's very good chemistry between these two. They like to run through all their routes before the game. And I have to say, they looked sharp before this one even started.
Here's the 8th play of the series. defense is looking to make it 3 straight trips to the red zone without a single point. Up the middle for the nice game. Davis gains about 4 yards on the play. From the 11-yard line. Second down. And he makes it out to about the 8-yard line.
That's a gain of 3 on the play. That makes it 3rd and 3.
Here's play number 10 on the drive. They stack the line of scrimmage here. Let's see who's got the stronger lineman. And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
Well, I think offensive coordinators spend more time focusing on 2 areas: third down conversions and red zone offense. Right now, this offensive coordinator has to be really happy with the way this offense is executing on the third down. It's the second time they've been able to get a first down.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
That brings up a 2nd and goal. Ball on the 3-yard line. Runs right, he'll lose yards.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
13th play of the drive coming up. Handoff, and he can't get it over the line.
Power loss of 1 yard on the play. That brings us 4th and goal.
This should be an easy field goal. Kicks away, and he's got it. A quick update now. Here's Reese.
The Fighting Illini came into the game late tonight after the bitterly.
It's not quite a blowout, but unless they do something here, it might turn into one. Gets it, he's in space. He's taken down around the 38-yard line.
Good job there by the receiver. Lift the ball late and ensure he had possession. That's the right way to catch a pass.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 38. Throws this one out to the right.
Alert read on that play. He didn't have too much time to react to that pass. It's a great job here by the quarterback of recognizing the outside linebacker blitz and delivering the football for a first down.
From the 40-yard line. First down. Halfback's got it on the quick. And he's taken down at the 32. That'll bring it into the first quarter of action. 14-3, Panthers. And we welcome you back to the action here. Just about set to start the second quarter. 22-yard line. So with that run, they picked up another first.
It's a nice job again up front by the offensive line. They're doing a good job of neutralizing the defensive front, and it's allowed them to move the ball down the field.
From the 22-yard line, it's first down. And it's caught. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
But they look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
just smash mouth, helmet to chin football by the defensive line there. They dominated the point of attack.
This is the 8th play of this drive. And they've got all the big boys in there for this one. And he's tackled at about the 11. And he's stuck with a run, and it pays off for him.
You know, it's so important on third down to rely on the offensive line to get a good flush, and that's what they did there to pick up the first down.
From the 11-yard line. First down. Fires out to his line. And he's immediately tackled.
You know what? After a play like that, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if they went to the air again.
10th play of the drive. Touchdown, Seminole. And a halfback took it in for the score.
Yep, he punched that in from a short distance. He had great blocking up front.
It's 2nd and 6. On the 17. He's on the run. Looking for the corner. He's out to the 30. And down he goes at the 35. First and 10. Ball on the 35. Quickly to the tail end. And he is drilled at the 40.
Well-designed route and a confidently thrown football by the quarterback. You need those things to make any offense work.
Throws out and through his hands.
I love to see a confident quarterback, but you don't want to just go back there and put blind faith into your throws. You need a little bit more time to evaluate the coverage before you release the football.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. Boy, was he drilled as he let go of that football.
Yeah, he's going to feel that one tomorrow.
And they make the stop around the 40-yard line. First and 10. Ball on their own 40.
Wideout here truly knows what he has to do to contribute to make his team successful.
Third down, 6 to go. Ball on the 29. Looking for his man, incomplete. That'll make it fourth down, and they're going to have to punt.
The offense really had nowhere to go on that one. Very well.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. Throws in a hurry. The defender had it and then dropped it.
Terrific coverage, and when you clog up passing lanes like that, you could force a quarterback to make some poor decisions. Almost got themselves a turnover, too.
Complete. It's the junior. Touchdown, FSU.
This young man is the epitome of a playmaker. When the ball is in his hands, positive things seem to happen. There aren't too many guys out there who can leave that sort of mark on a game.
They moved the ball very effectively on their last drive, which ended with a touchdown. The defense has been talking it over on the sideline, trying to make some corrections. Let's see if they can stop them this time.
This offensive coordinator has got to be feeling so good about the execution that he's seeing from his quarterback and his wide receiver. Because, again, they put so much time into trying to put a plan together, and to be able to see that actually come into play makes you feel pretty good as a player.
So it's second down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down. Gutierrez, he keeps adding to his awesome career passing totals.
There've been some great passes that come through here. This would be quite an accomplishment.
From the 46-yard line, first down. Now he tries to buy some time.
I love the toughness here by this quarterback. Sitting in until the last second, trying to make a play downfield, only to have this defense get to him. He's got to do a better job maybe feeling things out a little bit, but at least he has the awareness and a toughness to sit in that pocket.
Rolls middle of the tight end. Right around the 40. Third down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Fires it out, and he's tackled right away. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Fires out to his receiver. Huge play, and it's going to be first and goal. First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. He's scrambling. Gets to that quickly. He's taken down at the 4. This is the 10th play of this drive. And he hits him hard at the 3.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
So here we go. It's 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. It's up, and he got it. Let's throw it out to Reese now for a studio update.
Let's take a look at some scores around the country. The top teams roll. The Longhorns have the lead, 28-13.
There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing. Scrambling around. Now he's going to run and watch out. Room around the corner. The 50. And they finally push him out at the 44-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 after the big run. From the 26-yard line, it's 1st down. Now he's scrambling. Quick throw out to the receiver. He gets hit out of bounds at around the 10-yard line. And for Gutierrez, he's just set a new high watermark for career passing yards here.
See the best quarterback they've ever seen around here? You can make a pretty good argument.
Welcome back to the action. 4th quarter. This one will decide it. Tight ball game through 3. He gets out to about the 9-yard line. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
That was a great tackle. The defender seemingly came out of nowhere and put a big hit on the ball carrier.
That brings up a 2nd and goal. 9 yards to the goal line. He's in trouble. He steps out at the 11. It's 4th down. They'll line up for the field goal, and this is nothing more than a chip shot. The kick is up, and the field goal is good. Florida State with a 2-point advantage. Throws it to the outside. It's knocked away, incomplete. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football
You know this is a real crucial time in the game. It could still go either way. Zips it to the back.
I'm not sure if the back was his first option, but he got him the ball, and he was able to make something big happen.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 44. Gets it. He's in space. Out of bounds at the 47.
Quarterback and his receiver make a great play here and convert on an early down.
They're packed in tight on the line. Got some open field. He's at the 30, to the 20, the 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. From the 19-yard line, 1st down. A little more than 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Davis on the give. Nice run to the outside. Davis picks up 5 with the carry. Pittsburgh will take a timeout. That's their first of the half.
Well, that's a great job by this offense. The defense knew that the run was coming, and they still could not slow them down. Pick up a 1st down and allows them to continue to work this clock.
It's 1st down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. And he's taken down right around the 6-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry. Pittsburgh's out of timeouts. Decent pickup.
Gain of 6 on the play. That makes it 3rd and goal.
Third and goal. Ball on the 1. Touchdown, Seminole. Gutierrez's performance today, Kurt, it was just fun for you and I to be part of it, really.
Yeah, really just a campus legend, a guy that went out there and showed why he's one of the most dominant players in the country, and he did not disappoint anybody, including his teammates today.
That does it for this edition of NCAA Football 14. For Kurt Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler saying so long.
everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites.
Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, proud home of the Florida State Seminoles since 1950. Notre Dame is lined up for the
Glad to have you with us in the studio. I'm Reese Davis, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented Glad to have you with us in the studio. I'm Reese Davis, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites.
Notre Dame lines up to kick this one off, and we're just about set to get underway. He just drills this one. He's to the 20. At the 30. He's knocked out of bounds. At the 32. Seminoles offense basically started on what this kid can do.
The thing I love about this guy, Brad, is just the intangible that he brings to the table. We've been seeing this guy make plays over the weeks, but the thing that I really recognize is his ability to lead this football team. When things are going well, he's patting everybody on the back. When things are not going well, he's trying to pick them back up and getting them ready to go. So not only does he physically have the tools, but also I really love the way he approaches the game.
Florida State's loaded, and they've got one of their key players back again this year. It always helps when you've got veteran leadership, Herbie, and it really helps when they're as talented as this guy is. It's second down, 15 to go. Ball on their own 27.
In his wide receivers. Even when he's a little bit off target, they can pull it in and make something happen.
On play action, he'll scramble. He's taken down at the 50. Gutierrez is looking to get in the record books in this one. He's a very special player. He really deserves all the praise and awards he can get. Big game for this guy. From the 50. First down. Sullivan gets about 4 yards on the play.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Quick strike to the receiver. And he's tackled around the 22-yard line.
Nice throw to hit the out route against man coverage for the first down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 22-yard line. Taken down around the 1-yard line.
Call the game 2 yards. That makes it 3rd and goal.
And this is the 10th play of the drive.
bring it in.
He makes the PAT. Time for an update from the studio. Reese, what have you got?
The Bulldogs entered the day ranked 4th. That is now in the past 10. How far will they fall? Who in the world saw this one coming? Not me. A major upset is done. The Volunteers are victorious, 31-27. In other games, checking in on some ACC action, and for North Carolina State, they continue their winning ways. The Wolfpack gets the win by 7.
Wow, what an upset. I'm not sure anybody would have predicted that one. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And they can forget about returning this one. Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it. Just throws this one away. From their own 25-yard line, it's second down. Quick out to his receiver. And they make the stop at the 30. Nice pass there, and the quarterback was under a lot of pressure from the defense.
Not a bad play. They gained 5 yards out of it, and they keep moving the defense back.
The crowd really making it difficult. And a quick throw. That's a great tackle at the 36.
That's a key play to find the open man and keep the drive alive.
From their own 36-yard line, it's first down. Makes it to the 47.
That's a D. That makes it first and 10.
Scrambling around. And he's going to come up with a sack. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
Second and long. Ball on the 42-yard line.
I love the toughness here by this quarterback. Sitting in until the last second, trying to make a play downfield, only to have this defense get to him. He's got to do a better job maybe feeling things out a little bit, but at least he has the awareness and the toughness to sit in that pocket.
And this crowd is going absolutely crazy. Tackle around the 46-yard line.
If something had been open downfield, they might have taken a shot. All the defense gave them was the short yardage play.
Washington to punt. Tackle at the 26.
It always astonishes me how quickly the field shrinks for a returner. You're looking up at the ball, and suddenly there's what looks like 100 guys bearing down on top of you.
These guys came up with a touchdown on their last drive. They'll be hoping for another 6 on the board here.
Now, this defense went over to the sideline based on the way they've been playing so far. This defensive coordinator's got to be grippy. He's got to get in your face. He's got to challenge them. He's got to get their emotions going. Because when you play defense, it's not just about X's and O's. It's about attitude and playing with a lot of confidence.
Second down and 11 yards to the sticks. Ball on their own 24. Florida State is up 7. Zips it to the tailback, incomplete. The Seminoles have one of the most dangerous offensive weapons in the entire country under center today. This kid is really fun to watch. He's fun to watch unless you're a defensive coordinator. One thing's for sure, it's going to be a great chess match between the offensive and defensive coordinators today. It's 3rd and 11. Ball on the 24-yard line. Gets it out quickly. Down at the 35-yard line. Williams is back deep to return. Oh, what a hit. Seminoles really took care of business on defense that first time out for him.
One of the great traditions of college football is this defense and the way they play with such passion and enthusiasm in this environment. We're seeing that again today.
And while they are behind, they know they can knock things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change the game plan. Throws incomplete, intended for his wideouts.
Boy, that was a rocket. If the receiver didn't come down with it, the quarterback made sure nobody else was going to come down with it either.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. He's tackled around the 49-yard line. A good play fake that time.
Here, the play action was key. It held the linebackers there by the fake by the running back, and the running back did a very nice job of carrying out his fake.
And that one's incomplete. From the 49-yard line. 2nd down. Got some open field. To the 20. And he's shoved out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. Now it's 1st and 10 after the big pass play. Quick throw. He's taken down at about the 11.
Gaining 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Nice run, and he's brought down. It's 3rd down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks. This game's already shaping up to be a good one as we head to the 2nd quarter. 7-0 FSU. Back to the action now here in the 2nd quarter. It's arguably the loudest crowd in the nation, and they are turning it up a notch. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They'll line up for the extra point in an attempt to tie the game. And he adds the extra point. A nice 7-play, 60-yard drive. And they get it in for 7. Get set to kick this one away. Nice kick, plenty of distance. You always want to go in the locker room with momentum, so as we get closer to halftime, I think we'll see more and more attempts to create big plays. So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. They go with a run. He makes it out to maybe the 33-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. Third down.
That's not going to move the sticks.
This defense played some sound football out there and did a good job of not letting him get into any kind of rhythm.
Novak awaits the snap. And down he goes to the 48-yard line. They've been like a couple of fighters feeling each other out so far. Let's see if they start to open it up a little bit more now. And he's tackled after positive yardage. Love gains around 6 yards on the run.
That'll make it second and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on second down. Wears it out to the right to the halfback. He might have a chance to the 20. Knocked out of bounds around the 13-yard line.
That makes it first and 10.
It's first down and 10 now after picking up some great yardage through the air. And they get nice yardage on that run.
Gain of 6 yards. That brings them second and 5.
Zips it to the back, and he hits him hard at the 5.
Gain of 2 yards. That makes it third and 3.
They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on third down. Really a tough spot for an offense to be in against this crowd in this stadium. Nice run there. They'll get a first down there on the play with the run from the tailback.
I don't think there's a coach in the world who wouldn't be happy with getting 5 yards of carry.
They'll knock him down for a loss.
If these defenders continue to exploit the O-line like that, it's going to be a long day for this running back.
We got second and goal. Ball on the 3-yard line. Straight up the middle, and he'll lose yardage. And this play is number 8 on the drive. splits the uprights with the extra point. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Excellent kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just one or two plays. Makes it to the 34. Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1. They'll work the left side. They'll bring him down for a loss on the play. So it's 3rd down, and they've got about 2 yards to go. Quick throw, incomplete, one of his receiver. So that'll make it 4th down.
On 3rd down, the defense was expecting the pass, and they defended the play very well in the secondary.
The defense looks like they're going to send in the cavalry on this one. Signals for a fair catch. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. Notre Dame is up a score. On the ground with the tailback. They'll get it for a loss.
When this guy gets his arms around the ball carrier, I don't care who it is. He's not getting away.
Second down and 11. Ball on their own 33. On the throw, incomplete pass. The intimidation factor is definitely here when you're playing in this stadium. And he is drilled at the 26-yard line. Fourth and long here after the sack. Washington is waiting for the snap. Down at the 48.
You're always looking for the home run return, the big highlight. Didn't happen there, but he still got him a couple yards.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just one or two plays. And he tackles him hard at the 40-yard line. Defense looking for another sack in this 2nd down and long situation. He goes out of bounds at the 43-yard line. the catch, and look out. He gets hit out of bounds around the 45-yard line. He's going to aim this one to the sideline, try to kick it out of bounds. It's a short kick. Falls for the fair catch. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. Notre Dame is up by a touchdown. Quick throw out to the receiver. They'll bring him down at the 25. There's a strike complete, and down he goes at the 43.
He made a really good move at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes all you need to do is throw off the defender's timing just a little bit at the start of the play.
Fires that quickly incomplete.
That's a miscommunication between a quarterback and a wide receiver right there. They need to get their signal straight.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 43. It's the tailback. He's at the 40. And he's taken down at the 35. Throws it in a hurry. And he's tackled at the 25-yard line. And a nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man.
From the 25-yard line. First down. And he just gets rid of it.
You know, when you feel pressure like that, the worst thing you want to do is just to throw the ball into coverage. He got away with one right there. He's very fortunate. Next time, he should just throw it away out of bounds.
Notre Dame is up 7. Here's the screen to the wideout. And they make the stop at the 17.
The quarterback and his receiver make a great play here and convert on an early down.
A tight first half of football, and we head to the break. 14-7, Notre Dame.
We played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollack and I here in the studio to break down everything that just happened in your game. People say college football is evolving. It's completely an offensive game. Boy, not this one. This one has that old school, hard-nosed, tough feel.
Yeah, and it's good. It's kind of refreshing. And I know the younger guys, you like all the points all the time, but it's fun to watch these kind of games because you see two defenses flying around. It looks like there's 12 or 13 guys on that side of the football making big plays, making big hits, holding the offenses down in a world where we have all the fast-paced, up-tempo, scoring points galore. It's good to see some defenses bow their necks and play some pretty good ball.
David and I will stay locked in on everything going on in college football. We're going to wrap it up here in the studio. Just about time to get you out to your second half. Brad and Kirk ready with a call.
He sends this one deep. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. The quarterback leads the offense back out onto the field as we get set to resume play. Notre Dame up 7 points. He's tackled around the 34-yard line.
That's a D. That brings him second and 9.
It's second down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker. Tackle at about the 43-yard line.
First down.
This one will fall incomplete.
That was textbook coverage by the defense. That's exactly what you want to do on every single pass play, but it doesn't always happen.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 43. Going right, intercepted.
He telegraphed that throw. He eyed his receiver the whole way. That was an easy read by the defense.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 49.
That's a D. That brings him second and 5.
He's taken down. Pick up at 5.
You don't have to go deep every play to be successful. They got 5 yards on the play. That's always a good game.
So it's third down, and they're just inches away from picking up the first down. Here they come, and he's sacked.
Sometimes it's just a relentless pass rush that results in a sack. That's what happened there.
Williams back deep to return. He's out to the 30, and he makes it out to about the 34-yard line.
That change will bring him 16 yards.
Well, let's see if he can shake off that pick that he tossed last time out.
And I don't think this defense will lay down lightly. They're going to try to continue to rattle this guy.
Notre Dame is up a score. Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
That's a D. 7. That'll bring up second and 3.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Up the middle for a nice gain. So we got a few yards on that carry.
If you can continue to pick up small chunks of yards like that, you can really start to wear a defense down.
Incomplete. And that wasn't the greatest pass in the world.
Well, I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
From their own 45-yard line. It's second down. Here's the halfback. Tackle made around the 43-yard line.
That makes it first and 10.
42-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
From the 42-yard line. 2nd down.
Never really had a shot. They were on him almost as soon as he took the handoff.
Notre Dame is up by a touchdown. First down grab. They'll bring him down at the 19-yard line. This is the 8th play of this drive. He zips it. Throws quickly into the end zone. Caught for the touchdown. And he hits the PAT. A nice 8-play, 66-yard drive. And the result, 7 points. The score now, 21-7. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He really got a hold of that kick. And down he goes at the 23-yard line. Notre Dame's continuing to play extremely tough defense. This has been impressive.
It's just been impressive to watch them play with such an attitude, almost a chip on their shoulder with the energy that they're playing with. And I think it's going to require that kind of effort to be able to win this game.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Makes the catch, and he's got nowhere to go. From their own 26-yard line, it's 2nd down. Quick out to his receiver, and he's live at the 36.
He faked out everybody in the stadium. When you can sell the run that well, you're going to have the upper hand on the defense.
He airs it out. A lot of shoving while the pass was in the air. Let's get the call.
Pass interference. Offense.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
Yeah, with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
So the penalty puts him back for a 1st and long. Around the 31-yard line. Quick throw, and he shoved out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
That brings us
3rd and 14 coming up here. Ball on the 33. He goes downtown, and he's got it inside the 30. And he scores. Touchdown.
Great effort by the wide
splits the uprights with the extra point.
A 5-play, 76-yard drive, and a touchdown as a result.
You know, Brad, a lot of times you have to watch practice and watch a 7-on-7 drill and not see the ball touch the ground. This time they went the entire length of the field. Ball never touched the ground. Great execution by the quarterback and receiver.
So our score, 21-14. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
A close game here, up and down the field with both these offenses matching with the other one.
Well, it's fun to watch each offense get an opportunity to go out and make plays. And you're right, you almost feel as if one offense feels challenged and has to be able to bounce back, and they've done that.
Six points and a pretty display of passing was a result of their last drive. Kirk, do you expect the defense to take a different approach here?
When this quarterback is on, he is on. It already seems like whatever this defense is trying just isn't working. But maybe if they add just a little bit more pressure, then they might be able to force him into a mistake.
From their own 28-yard line. Second down. Notre Dame is up 7. Gains his way to the 39-yard line.
The offensive lineman played that one perfectly, giving the tailback plenty of space to work with, and he took advantage of it.
And he's taken down right around the 50.
A part of any quarterback's arsenal should be the ability to sell the run with a good fake. He does a really good job here on the fake, and then they pick up some nice yards.
From the 50, first down. Here they come. He gets sacked on the play.
I think the quarterback here, even though he came up with a sack and he's on his back, he's also guilty here of not getting a better pre-snap read. You know, a lot of quarterbacks would get caught up in their size and their arm strength and how they throw the football. But the really good quarterbacks bring the intangibles to the table, and that means recognizing a blitz and affecting the offensive line and making the right call to adjust the protection. That time he didn't do it.
He's going to try and scramble. And he hits him hard at the 50.
That's good for a gain of 8 yards. That brings us 3rd and 10.
Third down, and they need to get it inside the 40. One of the top stadiums in the nation. This crowd comes to play themselves. Fires out to his right. Very good tackle in space. We head to the final quarter, and we got a great game on our hands. 21-14, Fighting Irish. Welcome back to the action here as we resume play here in quarter number 4. Notre Dame up 7 points. Signals for a fair catch.
The Seminoles have just not been able to get that offense rolling at all.
I think they're confused. I think it starts up front with the offensive line. They're not having the typical game that you'd expect to see from them as far as communication. I think it's affected the rest of the offense.
This is a pretty crucial series right here. With things being so tight, your best players have to step it up on both sides of the ball. And he almost has the iron to him.
This is a very well-coached defense. They know to get their hands up in the air and to try to knock down passes.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 14. They go to the ground game. Nice run, and he's brought down.
Gain of 4 on the play. That makes it 3rd and 7.
plays and no first down, and now it's decision time for this offense.
Well, the defense did what they had to do so far. They're showing a lot of heart out there.
Novak is the punter. Williams takes it at the 47. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. Notre Dame's been outgaining and outgunning them on offense, Ruby, but we still got a tight game.
Yeah, they've more than doubled them in total yards, and yet, as you said, it's a tight game here in the fourth quarter. This is kind of a shocker to me.
You know this is a real crucial time in the game. It could still go either way. Give to the tailback. And he's tackled after positive yardage. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on second down. Notre Dame is up a score. He makes it out maybe to the 26-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. It's third down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that first down marker. They can't hear a thing down there. He gets rid of this one. He gets it up, and he got it. And he's got to be happy about that kick.
Oh, no question. This kid is just a solid kicker.
24-14, Notre Dame has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Their last drive ended in a punt, so this quarterback's going to be looking for something better on this drive. And that one's incomplete. It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Now he's scrambling. And he's going to come up with a sack.
Well, we talked all week with these coaches, and even when we met with them yesterday out of practice, they told us there were some big concerns about facing these defensive ends. They thought that they might be able to hold up against it, maybe get the ball out of the pocket a little bit quicker, maybe use running backs and tight ends to help with double teams on the outside. But right now, whatever they thought they might be able to do, they better get back to that drawing board because these defensive ends are just too quick.
It's now third down and long. 13 yards to go for the first down after the sack. And they bring him down for a sack on the play. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
And that's 3 and out. Nothing going on that series. Novak to punt. Calls for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 35-yard line.
Well, the defense held them to 3 on their last possession. Pitching a shutout on this drive would be even better. And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
Good for a gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on second down. Again, he'll get the call. He fights forward to about the 39. They're about 4 yards away here on 3rd down. And this crowd is going absolutely crazy.
Good pickup, and with a new set of downs, a chance to kill even more time.
Fires out to his receiver. That's a great tackle at the 28-yard line. Nice out. Gained 7 yards with a catch there. Florida State's going to take their first time out of the half. 2nd down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Tackle, that will do some pickup.
The defense had a great opportunity there, and they let it go. This is an offense that's clearly working clock. They've got to get more aggressive defensively and attack the line of scrimmage to be able to slow down this offense from getting first down.
They give to the tailback. The Seminoles using their 3rd and final timeout. The halfback picks up a yard.
Great play by the senior linebacker to step up in traffic and make that tackle.
From the 22-yard line. 2nd down. And they make the stop at the 14.
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. Just under 3 to go in regulation. Swings it left. He's got his fullback. He's pushed out of bounds. At about the 11. From the 11-yard line, it's first down. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. And the quarterback's going to take a knee to drain this clock and any hopes the opposition may have had. And this is the 10th play of the drive. He'll go down to one knee. Third and about 15 yards to the sticks. Ball on the 15. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. The offense lining up in a victory formation, and he takes a knee. The kick is up, and the field goal is good. Let's go to the studio for this Reese Davis update.
The Aggies came into the game ranked 16th and hoping to make a huge jump in the rankings. Now the question is, how far will they fall? And for SMU, they get their first W of the season. SMU takes it by a half dozen.
Thanks, Reese. 27-14 here. O'Donnell has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
For Notre Dame, they've been getting into the backfield quite a bit. This defense has had success getting after the quarterback. The guys lining up on defense have really contributed to this 2-possession lead. I'm sure there are a lot of fans out there hoping for a miracle, but I seriously doubt we're going to see one today.
This one's over, folks. Just time for one more play to get some stats, so don't be surprised if you see everyone trying to pick this one off. And he's level at the 18-yard line. This one's in the books, and our final score, 27-14, Fighting Irish. That's it for this presentation of NCAA Football 14. For Kirk Street, I'm Brad Nessler saying thanks, and we'll see you soon.